The story begins on the arable farm where one of the mother pigs just had 10 little pigs.
Where's Papa going with that axe?
Out to the hog house. Some little piglets were born last night.
I don't see why he needs an axe.
Well, one of the pigs is a runt. It's very small and weak and will never amount to anything. So your father has decided to do away with it.
Do away with it? You mean kill it just because it's smaller than the others?
Don't yell, Fern. Your father is right. The pig would probably die anyway.
Please don't kill it. It's unfair.
Fern, you have to learn to control yourself.
Control myself? This is a matter of life and death, and you're talking about controlling myself?
Fern, I know a lot more about raising a litter of pigs than you do. A weakling makes troubles. Now run along.
I see no difference. This is the most terrible case of injustice I ever heard of.
All right, I'll let you start it on a bottle, like a baby. Then you'll see what trouble a pig can be.
Hey, I want a pig.
Oh, Avery, your pockets are already filled with frogs, lizards, and all sorts of stuff.
Like this.
Fern named the pig Wilbur. She fed him, played with him, and put him to bed. They had a wonderful time. When the pig was 5 weeks old, Mr. Arable said he was big enough to sell. It was soon arranged. The next day, Wilbur went to live in a manure pile in the cellar of Zuckerman's farm. At Zuckerman's farm, Wilbur was very lonely. He tried to make friends with the other animals.
Freeze. What is a cellar? Turn and talk to someone next to you. Hello. Would you like to play?
Play? You want me to play? I'm too busy to play. Can't you see I'm sitting on some eggs?
Oh, sorry. Hi there, little lamb. Would you like to play?
Sorry, Piggy. I don't play with swine.
How about you, little chickadees?
Sorry, Piggy. We don't play with hogs.
Wilbur didn't have much luck making friends until one day he heard a voice.
Salutations.
What?
Salutations.
What are they? And where are you? Please tell me what you are, where you are, and what are salutations?
Are greetings. When I say salutations, it's just my fancy way of saying hello or good morning. Actually, it's a silly expression, and I'm surprised I used it at all. As for my whereabouts, that's easy. I'm up here. Look, I'm waving.
Oh,
See now?
yes, indeed. How are you? Good morning. Salutations. Very pleased to meet you. What's your name, please? May I have your name, please?
My name is Charlotte.
Charlotte what?
Charlotte A. Cavatica. But just call me Charlotte.
I think you're very beautiful.
Charlotte and Wilbur became very good friends. They had lots of fun in the barn cellar. Wilbur liked Charlotte better and better each day. Her campaign against insects seemed sensible and useful. As the days went by, Wilbur grew and grew. He ate 3 big meals a day. He enjoyed good health and gained a lot of weight. One afternoon, the old sheep stopped by to visit Wilbur with 2 chickadees.
Hello, Wilbur.
I'm Miss Wilbur. I'm Wilbur. You are getting bigger.
Yes, you are, Wilbur. It seems to me you're putting on an awful lot of weight.
Yes, I guess I am. At my age, it's a good idea to keep on gaining.
Oh, just the same, I don't envy you. You do know why they're fattening you up, don't you?
No. Why?
Oh, well, I don't like to spread the bad news, but they're fattening you up because they're going to kill you. That's why.
They're going to what?
Kill you. Turn you into smoked bacon and ham.
All young pigs get murdered by the farmer as soon as real cold weather sets in. There's a regular conspiracy
tell you, I'm sure it's true. It's also the dirtiest trick I've ever heard of. What people don't think of. I don't want to die. I want to stay in the beautiful sun, in my beautiful manure pile, and breathe in the beautiful air.
Well, you're certainly making a beautiful noise.
I don't want to die.
You shall not die.
Really, who's going to save me?
I am.
How?
I don't know yet, but I'll think of something.
Charlotte thought and thought of a way to save Wilbur's life. At last, an idea came to her. She worked hard all through the night. There, in the web the next morning, neatly woven were the words, "Some pig."
Mr. Zuckerman, you've got to see this.
Oh my stars! Idiot! You had got to come and see this! It's a miracle!
Yep, we got us something.
It seems to me we've got some spider.
The news spread all over the county. Soon, everybody knew that a sign had appeared in a spider's web at the Zuckerman farm. Everybody knew that Zuckerman had a wondrous pig. People came from miles around to look at Wilbur and to read the words in Charlotte's web. They traveled for miles just to take a look at the miraculous pig. People said they had never seen such a pig before. And then, one evening, a few days later, the spider called a meeting in the barn cellar.
I shall begin by calling the roll. Wilbur,
Here.
Gander. You sound like 3 ganders. Why can't you just say here? Why do you have to repeat everything? Goose,
Here, here, here.
goslings,
Here, here,
sheep,
here,
chickadees,
here,
lamb,
here,
mother cow, baby calf, Templeton, Templeton. Well, we're all here except the rat. I guess we can proceed without him. Now, all of you must have noticed what's been going on around here the last few days. The message I wrote in my web praising Wilbur has been received. The Zuckermans have fallen for it, and so has everyone else. Zuckerman thinks Wilbur is an unusual pig, and therefore he will want to kill him and eat him. I dare say my trick will work, and Wilbur's life can be saved. Hooray! Thank you very much. Now, I called this meeting to order to get suggestions. I need new ideas for the web. People are already getting sick of reading the word "some pig." If anybody can think of another message or remark, I'd be glad to leave it into the web.
How about pig supreme?
No good. It sounds like a rich dessert.
Freeze. What word do you think Charlotte should leave in her web? Turn and talk to someone near you.
How about terrific,
I think it's insane.
Cut that down to 1 terrific, and it will do nicely. I think terrific might impress Zuckerman, but Charlotte, I'm not terrific. Oh, that doesn't make a bit of difference. Not a bit. People believe almost anything they see in print. Does anybody know how to spell terrific?
People raising their hands.
Oh my, what kind of acrobat do you think I am?
Charlotte began to weave the word into her web. Again, the news will spread all over the county. Everybody knew that Zuckerman had some terrific bit. People came and looked and took pictures. But soon the crowd started to thin.
I think something new should be written in the web if Wilbur's life is going to be saved. And if Charlotte needs help finding words, I think she can get it from our friend the rat. Templeton visits the dump and gets old magazines, and then Charlotte can copy the words.
Good idea, but I don't know that we can count on Templeton's help.
I'll get him to help. Huh. Oh, watch. Here he comes now.
What's up?
We're holding a meeting.
Break it up. Meetings just bore me.
Oh, Templeton. Charlotte needs new words for her web. So next time you go to the dump, could you bring back some old magazine clippings? They could help save Wilbur's life.
Let him die. I should worry.
Oh, you'll worry all right when the next winter comes. You'll worry all right on a 0-degree morning next January when Wilbur is dead and nobody comes down here with a nice pail of warm slops. Wilbur's leftover food is your chief source of supply, Templeton. You know that. Wilbur's food is your food. And if Wilbur is killed and his trough stands empty day after day, you'll grow so thin, we'll be able to look right straight through your stomach and see objects on the other side.
All right, I'll bring back a word if I find one.
Later, Templeton explored the dump. He liked the dump. There were great hiding places and lots of leftover bits of food. On his next trip, he found a clipping from a magazine and brought it back to Charlotte.
How's this? Crunchy!
Oh, it's just the wrong idea. Couldn't be worse. We don't want Zuckerman to think Wilbur is crunchy. He might start thinking about bacon. No, we must advertise Wilbur's noble qualities, not his tastiness. Go get another word, Templeton.
The rat grumbled and returned to the dump, sneaking through the piles of discarded tin cans with just a taste of leftover tuna. He soon returned to Charlotte with a strip of cloth.
How's this? Label on this shirt.
Oh, I'm sorry, Templeton, but pre-shrunk is out of the question. We want Zuckerman to think Wilbur is nicely filled out, not all shrunk up. You'll have to try again.
You think I'm a customer boy? I'm not going to spend all my time down to the dump and find advertising material.
Just once more, please.
I'll tell you what I can do. I know there's a packet of detergent there, and it has writing on it. I'll bring it back.
Templeton went off to the woodshed, grumbling all the time. He soon returned with a strip of cardboard.
Pretending to be that. Pretending to be that.
There, how's that?
With new radiant action. What does that mean?
How should I know? You asked me to go get words. I
Now back again. Faster. Jump into the air. Keep your knees straight and touch the ground with your ear. Now do a spin and do a roll. That's it. Okay, Wilbur. You may go back to sleep. Okay, Templeton, the soap will do. I'm not sure Wilbur's action is exactly radiant, but it is interesting. Actually, I feel radiant.
Mr. Zuckerman was so excited about his terrific, radiant pig that he decided to take Wilbur to the fair. Charlotte and Templeton went along too, just in case. One night, Templeton was anxious to go exploring, and he started to sneak away.
Bring me back a word, Templeton. Well, bring me back a word, Templeton. I shall be writing tonight for the last time.
The rat mumbled something to himself and then disappeared into the shadows. He did not like being treated like a messenger boy. On the fairgrounds, he discovered some wonderful treasures. Someone had tossed away their lunch sack. Inside of it, Templeton found a crust of bread with little chunks of tuna on it, a hard-boiled egg with just one bite out of it, a wormy apple that had turned brown. Oh, he was delighted as he feasted. Then he remembered his promise to Charlotte and returned to the pig pen with a piece of newspaper.
Oh, Templeton, I hope you brought a good one. It is the last word I shall ever write.
Humble!
Humble. Humble has two meanings. It means not proud, and it means low to the ground. Well, that's Wilbur all over. He's not proud, and he is low to the ground.
Well, I hope you're satisfied. I'm not going to be spending all my time catching and carrying. I came here to enjoy this fair, not to deliver papers.
You've been very helpful, Templeton. Run along if you want to see more of the fair.
I'm going to make a night of it. The old sheep, blah, blah, blah. This fair is a rat paradise. What eating? And what drinking everywhere is good hunting and good hunting. Bye-bye, Wilbur, my point. And farewell, you old steamer.
Templeton vanished into the shadows while Charlotte went back to work. As it grew dark, fireworks appeared in the night sky as Charlotte worked and worked, creating her new humble web for Wilbur. It was the next morning when Wilbur saw the new web and a very curious object next to Charlotte. It was a sort of sack or cocoon. It was white and looked as though it were made out of cotton candy.
Are you awake, Charlotte?
Yes.
What's that?
This is my egg sac, my magnum opus, my great work, the finest thing I have ever made. Inside are my eggs, 514 of them. I guarantee it's strong. It's made out of the toughest material I have. It's also waterproof. The eggs inside will stay warm and dry.
As Wilbur was studying the egg sac and the new word in the web, a pair of whiskers and a sharp face appeared. Slowly, Templeton dragged himself across the pen and threw himself down in a corner.
has made an egg sack with 514 eggs inside.
Congratulations! This has been a great night.
Suddenly, the pig pen was surrounded by people, and an announcer spoke.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the fair, I have the honor of awarding a special prize to Mr. Zuckerman in token of our appreciation of this pig, this radiant, this terrific, this humble pig.